everyone. I'm Sam Casa, and welcome to Chazy. Tonight we're here for the girls' first varsity game of the season, home game that is. And we're looking at Bill Arthur and Mr. Conway from Westport. Now, Bill Arthur is the fellow without the whiskers. This is Bill right here. He's the coach for the Chazy Eagles, and Tom Bove, the coach for the Westport Eagles. We'll be back in a few seconds with Jared Ackerman giving us the starting lineups. Let's go, Jared. Everybody's waiting for you. Sarah Marjoram not able to play this year. She was injured last year as she hit the wall right down here to my right. Injured knee and not playing this year. Jared's having a little audio problems. Well, it looks like we're not going to have the starting lineup by Jared, so I'll have to do it. Starters, the team for Chazy: Katie Crew, number 21. Number 22 is Carrie Goyette. Katie Bouchard, 23. Annie Trombley, 24. Natalie Trombley, 30. Christy Wilson, 32. Heather Coulombe, 33. 25. Sam Fredericks. Bridget Arthur, number 4. For the Westport Eagles: Aaron Pratt, 25. Allison Beal, 11. Julie Frisbee, number 13. Corinna Connolly, number 15 rather, and number 30. And Nanette Sherman. That's the starting lineup. Tap control by Pratt. Gets it over to Frisbee. Back to Pratt. Pratt puts it up. And she's fouled by, I think, Bridget Arthur. Rest of the team is Frances Holzhauer, number 10. 14 is Wendy Trombley. Kate Johnson, 20. Sandra Quagletta is number 21. Jamie Spaulding, 22. Brenna Connolly. Pratt. And that's the first one. Brenna Connolly, 23. Roseanne Nelson, 24. Amy LaMountain, 31. And it rolls in for Aaron Pratt. Arthur inbounds to Goyette. Goyette brings it up for the Eagles of Chazy. Hands it into Bouchard, I think. It is Katie Bouchard. Ball goes out of bounds. Frisbee will toss in for the Westport Eagles. I think number 30 is Sherman. It is. Ball comes back out to Sherman. Short J put up by Connolly. Missed. Pratt's there for the rebound. Rolls it off the rim. Rebound picked up by Goyette. Struggle on the floor. We'll have a jump ball. And it'll be Chazy's as Katie Bouchard tosses in. Whoops. Miss Prue was down with an injured ankle. Yeah. She's walking off, but kind of limping. Bouchard will toss in. Wilson is reported in to replace her. Bouchard knocked out by Conley. Bouchard again will toss in. Ball comes into Wilson. Wilson gets it stripped away by Beal. Over to Frisbee. Frisbee hard off the glass. Rebound control down by Fredericks. Whoa. Westport ball. Heard a slap, but I don't know who slapped who. Sherman will bring it up. Long pass over, hard off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson kind of tied up, dishes it out to Goyette. Goyette looking for Bouchard, knocked out by Beal. It'll be Chazy ball. Katie Bouchard will toss in. Bouchard into Fredericks. Over to Wilson. Shot clock goes off. Ball goes over to Westport. 30-second shot clock in girls varsity action. Long pass. Out of bounds. Ball goes back to Chazy. 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Westport 2. Chazy 0. Turnaround J put up by Connolly is missed. Put back up by Pratt and in. Aaron Pratt with all 4 points for Westport. Bouchard finds Wilson, but stripped away by Frisbee. Frisbee lays it off the glass and in. Bouchard looking for help. Gets it into Goyette. Goyette brings it up. It's it to Wilson. Wilson with a bounce pass, stripped away by Pratt. Pratt hands it over to Beal. Brought up by Sherman. Sherman with a pass up ahead to Conley. Conley back out to Beal. Beal bounces it in. 8-0 Westport. And with that, Bill Arthur calls a timeout. 5:30 to go. Oh, it's 9-0. We had a three-pointer, I didn't notice. Following a timeout, go ahead and inbounds to Bouchard. Bouchard into Wilson. Put on the line, goes over to Westport. Frisbee will toss in. Sherman brings it up, hands it over to Beal. Beal drives, takes a short jumper on the outside, nothing but net. Bouchard into Goyette. Westport, without a doubt, number 1 team in the MVAC. And of course, their star center, Aaron Pratt. I would say a top player in the MVAC and one of the top players in the area. Chazy ball. Bouchard will down again. It's into Goyette. Goyette will bring it out. Ball's knocked free. Kicked out by Beal, I guess. So it'll be Chazy ball. Goyette looking for help. 5 seconds. Ball will go back to Westport. Frisbee tosses in. Gets it over to Beal. Back to Frisbee. Frisbee with the J. It's good. Goyette comes up with it for Chazy. Gets it out to Bridget Arthur. Pratt with the foul. Bouchard to toss in. Knocked out by Conley. Bouchard again to inbound. And that's blue ball, I believe. Frisbee will toss in. Hands it into Sherman. Sherman up ahead to Beal. Beal with a bounce pass. Shot put up by Connolly is missed. Nice shot by Frisbee. Julie Frisbee doing some early scoring. Bouchard gets it stripped away by Beal, but gets it back. Sherman. Off Sherman. 3:55 to go in the first. And so far it's all Westport. Ball comes to Arthur. Knocked out by Beal. Chazy ball. Bouchard to toss in. Wilson back to Bouchard. Blue ball. Frisbee again will inbound. She hands it into Sherman. Sherman brings it up. Dishes underneath the Connolly. Picked up by Pratt. Pratt with a nice shot pass into Frisbee, and Frisbee makes it good. Goyette with the ball. Goyette hands it over to Bouchard. Bouchard finds Wilson. Wilson drives, gets tied up, bounce pass into Frederick. Her shot is blocked. And it's going to be Westport ball. Frisbee will toss in. She hands it in to Sherman. Sherman with a long pass. Nice pass by Pratt. Shot is put up by Beal but missed. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles of Chazy. Goyette will bring it up. There we go, yeah. Over to Christy Wilson. Wilson puts up the shot from the outside. It's a little bit long. Beal will bring it up for Westport. Carry called. Goyette brings it up. I want to thank Bill Arthur. I got here tonight. He had the lineup all typed up for me. Kind of makes it nice when you haven't got to write down all the names. Beal. Out, and we've got 5 fresh players coming in for Westport. Eagles bring it up, following the timeout. Goyette with the ball. We got 5 new players out there. Ball is stripped away by number 10. That's Holzhauer. And we've got a foul on 2-2, Carrie Goyette. Westport will take it out into their own basket. Quagletta inbounds it. Johnston with the ball. Being guarded by Bouchard. Ball comes over to Spalding. Shot is up but missed. Put back up by Quagletta. Wilson with the ball. She hands it out to Katie Bouchard. We got 1:35 to go in the first. Yep, I think we're going to have a foul on number 22, who is Jamie Spalding. Bouchard will toss in.
Check out the hair.
Bouchard being guarded by Johnson. It's into Wilson. Ball comes to Goyette. Goyette puts it up off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Holzhauer. Holzhauer hustles it up the court. Misses a shot. Ball's controlled by Bouchard. Bouchard takes it down, lays it up, and hits the bottom of the rim. Rebound controlled by Westport. Spalding with the ball. Holzhauer gets it over to Spalding. Nice block by Wilson. Wilson brings it up, hands it, whoops, out of Bouchard's reach. Westport ball. Quagletta will toss it in. She gets it into Holzhauer. Pass underneath, but picked up by Wilson. Wilson over to Bouchard, back to Goyette. Goyette drives. Pass underneath to Wilson. Wilson brings it back out. Looking for Frederick. Frederick loses it momentarily, regains it, hands it back out to Goyette. Goyette picks it up at center court. Looking for Frederick, but stripped away by Holzhauer. Holzhauer lays it up. That's going to end the first quarter. Went to Westport Eagles, leading the Chazy Eagles after one, 17-0. Bouchard will inbound as we start the second quarter. Ball comes into Tremblay. Oh, stripped away. Shot up and in by Spalding. And Miss Wilson, well, a lot of the team players are being told to tuck their shirts in. You got to be inside. Ball comes to Fredericks. Holzhauer reaching in. That's Rainey Tremblay, number 24, for Chazy. Holzhauer with the steal. Bridget Arthur. It's going to be blue ball. Jump ball. Possession goes over to Chazy. Nope. It goes to Westport. Flagletta will inbound it. He gets it in. Oh, nice block by Bridget Arthur. Tremblay. Chazy ball. Wilson will toss in. Wilson finds Bouchard. Katie Bouchard brings it up. Takes it around her basket, back out, hands it over to Wilson. Wilson with a bounce pass to Bouchard. Knocked out. It'll be Chazy ball. Bouchard will toss in. Shot clock down to, I think it's 11 seconds. That's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to go to Chazy. Bouchard again will inbound. Hands it over to Wilson. Oh, that's close to a carry. Shot is up and rolls off the rim. Blue ball as Bouchard caught it out of bounds. Crew might be out of the game for the night. I see they're still working on her ankle. That's going to go out for Chazy. Fredericks will toss in. She hands it into Bouchard. Katie Bouchard brings it up. Bouchard puts up the shot from the outside, off the side of the rim. Nice save. Whoops. Fredericks with the foul. Westport back with their first string. Sherman brings it up. Tries one from the outside, off the glass. Rebound by Pratt. Pratt puts up the hook. Misses. Fredericks controls. Hands it over to Wilson, over to Bouchard. Knocked out of bounds. White ball. Bouchard again to toss in. Hands it out to Wilson. Wilson drives. A hold on Conley called. That'll be Chazy ball into their own basket. Bouchard will toss in. Gets it out to Tremblay. Tremblay to Fredericks. Fredericks shot is long. Rebound control by Pratt. Pratt gives it over to Sherman. Sherman takes it the length of the court, puts it up, rolls it off the rim. Rebound by Sherman. She gets it out to Beal. Ball comes into Conley. Conley misses. Fredericks controls the rebound, and Bouchard will bring it up. Steal by Frisbee over to Beal. Yes, there's two. Fredericks slapped away but picked up by Bouchard. Bouchard almost gets a strip, tosses it up in the air. Conley comes, drives, rolls it off the rim. Ball controlled by Frisbee. She gets it out to Beal. Sherman puts up the short J. It's missed. Or was that Sherman with the shot? Well, we're not going to find out right now. Bouchard brings it up. Scramble on the floor. Blue ball. Sherman brings it up for Westport. Puts the bounce pass over to Conley. Conley from the outside. Off the rim. Rebound. Whoop. Beal. Back to Frisbee. Frisbee takes the shot, but I think he's fouled by Bridget Arthur. Julie Frisbee will go to the line to shoot two. Frisbee misses the first. Frisbee's second shot is in. 22-0. Westport in the second. Fredericks looking for Tremblay. Taken away by Sherman. Up ahead. Shot up and in by Conley. Bouchard. Reaching in called on Conley. It's a Chazy ball. Katie Bouchard will toss in. Bouchard gets it into Arthur. Sherman. Conley, back to Frisbee, picked up by Pratt. Pratt hits the bottom of the backboard with it. Wilson hands it out to Bouchard. We're less than half a quarter to go in the half. Bouchard. Whoa! Tremblay called for the travel. She was actually tripped. Sherman brings it up for Westport. He hands it over to Beal. Beal over to Conley. Looking for Frisbee. Frisbee puts up the shot. It's off the mark. Put back up by Sherman. Rebound pulled down by Arthur. Ball comes out to Bouchard. And Miss Beal is going to be called for reaching in. Bouchard shooting a 1-and-1. Back rims it. Rebound controlled by Westport. Pass over to Conley. Conley tries a fancy one and misses. Rebound picked back up by Sherman. She tosses it in for Frisbee. Out of bounds for White. 3:17 to go in the half. Goyette brings it up for Chazy. A long pass up ahead to Wilson. Wilson puts up the shot. I don't know what was called, but it's Westport ball as Sherman hustles it up. He puts it over to Beal in the corner. Beal puts up the shot, misses. Bouchard hangs it up ahead to Fredericks. Knocked away by Beal. It'll be Chazy ball into their own basket. Fredericks. Arthur unable to control it, goes out of bounds. Beal to Pratt. Conley with a bucket. Bouchard brings it up. Oh, beautiful block by Pratt. There remains Chazy ball. Pratt with a nice pass up ahead. Conley. Nice backward pass, and Shannon puts it in. Bouchard. Nice try by Wilson, but it goes out of bounds for Westport. Frisbee will toss in. She'll hand it into Sherman. In the net, Sherman will bring it up. Conley, nothing but net. 3-pointer. Goyette with under 2 to go in the half. Bouchard. I didn't see number Corinne Collins reported in, number 23. And she's called with a foul. Katie Bouchard will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Unlike boys basketball, the girls only shoot 1-and-1. In boys basketball now, after 10 fouls, they shoot automatic 2. Bouchard misses it. Pratt up ahead to Frisbee. Frisbee with a nice up shot, up and in, banks it off the glass. Goyette. Tough way for Chazy to start the season playing Westport. When you draw the first, Goyette with the foul. When you draw the toughest team in the league for your first game. Well, Frisbee's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-1 with a minute 19 to go in the half. Oh well, I thought they were going to shoot the 1-1, but they took the ball out instead. So Sherman brings it up. Sherman takes the jumper from the outside, bounced high off the rim, rebound pulled down by Pratt. Pratt tied up by Arthur. That jump ball, it's Westport's ball in possession. Pratt looking for play one, hands it to Sherman. Sherman, long. It'll remain Westport ball. Collins, her shot goes long. Oh, we've got another new player in there, Amy LaMountain, number 31. Under a minute to go in the half, as Bouchard comes up with the ball for Chazy. Wilson picks it up. Ball goes out of bounds, it'll be Chazy's. Kate to toss in. Frederick puts a long one up and in good. Sam Frederick with 40 seconds to go in the half makes Chazy's first basket. And that was a 3-pointer at that. It's 32-3 with 32 seconds to go in the half. Well, LaMountain is going to go to the line. No, that's not LaMountain. That's Corinne Collins. Go to the line to shoot. First one will count. Trombley reporting in to give Arthur a breather. It's Rainey Trombley. rims it. Oh, white ball, I don't know exactly why. Ball is brought up by Goyette. Stripped away by Westport. Sherman. Travel call, says Mr. Butler. Goyette with 10 seconds. Chazy will have the last shot, I would imagine. Fredericks. Bouchard off the rim, and that's the way the first half is to end. With the Westport Eagles leading the Chazy Eagles at halftime by 30 points, 33-30. We're ready for second half action between the Chazy Eagles and the Westport Eagles. Westport with a 33-3 lead. Bouchard will inbound to start the second half. Ball comes to Goyette. Wilson. Bouchard back out to Wilson. Wilson on the line. Ball goes over to Westport. Beal hands it over to Sherman. Conley. Over to Beal to Frisbee. Frisbee's short shot. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Goyette will bring it up. Shot is missed. Somehow or other here, I got my extension cord. Got my extension cord, but my microphone cord is wound up behind me here. Chazy with the ball. Wilson. Bouchard gets it out, back out to Wilson. Wilson from the outside bounces off the rim. Connolly comes out with it. Pass over to Frisbee. Frisbee back out to Sherman. Frisbee. Into Connolly. Connolly with the turnaround hook, and it's good. Goyette comes up with it. Over to Wilson. Wilson tied up, gives it back out to Goyette. Down to 4 seconds. Bouchard inbounds, gets it into Wilson. Wilson from the outside, yes, nothing but net. Eagles pick up 2 more. Pratt. Tied up by Arthur. It's going to be blue ball. Well, Conley just sunk 2 more as I was untangling my cord again. Bouchard brings it up for Chazy. Gets it knocked out. It should remain Chazy ball. Katie will toss in. Oh, Heather Coulombe into the ball game for Chazy. Heather gets it over to Wilson. Wilson's shot is blocked by Pratt. Pratt up ahead to Sherman. Sherman over to Frisbee. Shot is up and in by Allison Beal. Stops at midcourt. Gets it over to Bouchard. Bouchard drives. Nice shot, Katie Bouchard. Whoops. Guess everybody's okay. Westport, you're at the halfway point in the third quarter. Deal from the outside, nothing but net. 3-pointer. Well, they didn't notice the net stuck up in the air. Actually supposed to knock the net down. Stripped away by Beal. Picked up by Sherman. We're going to have a timeout. With 3:50 to go in the third. Westport 42, Chazy 7. Well, we've had a timeout and the rest still don't notice that the net's still up there. Bouchard gets it into Goyette. Goyette. Who's the foul on? 2-2. 2-2 white. 2-2 blue. So that's Jamie Spalding. Bouchard will inbound it. Oh, white ball again. Bouchard again to inbound. Comes deep. Off Goyette's fingertips. Picked up by Westport. Shot is up, a block. Grabbed by Wilson. Nelson put up the shot. Well, what have we got? Travel called on Wilson. Well, they finally noticed the net hanging. Ball's out to Spalding. Spalding from the outside, off the front of the iron. Ball comes out to Holzhauer. Shot is short by Johnson. Wilson has the ball, hands it over to Bouchard. Foul on who? Thought he said 29, but it must have been on 20. Johnston. Holzhauer will bring the ball up. No. Okay, it was 39 the foul. It was on Chazy. Nope. I don't see any 29 or 39 out there. Jump ball. Wyatt brings it up. Trombley. Travel called on Randy Trombley. We have Bouchard in right now. Heather Coulombe, Gary Goyette, Randy Trombley, and Bridget Arthur. Ready for the Chazy Eagles. Jump ball. Holzhauer. Up. Foul on Goyette. So Francis Holzhauer will go to the line. It was a shooting foul. She'll shoot two. Nothing but net in the first. Holzhauer's second shot. Bounces in. Trombley inbounds to Bouchard. Looking for Arthur, but stripped away by Westport. Ball comes to Holzhauer. She tosses it in to Spalding. Spalding unable to control it. Ball bounces out of bounds. It'll be Chazy's ball with 2:02 to go in the third. Bouchard brings it up. rims it. Ball pulled down by Sherman. By Spalding, rather. And that's going to go out for the Eagles of Chazy. Kerry Goyette will toss in. Katie Bouchard will bring it up. Katie drives, puts up the shot from the outside. Good. That puts Chazy with 9. Holzhauer ends it off. Ball comes to Spalding. Nice block by Arthur. As Nelson tried to put up the shot. Holzhauer being guarded closely by Bouchard. Puts up the shot anyways. Off the glass. Put back up. Bounce off the rim. Rebound controlled by Westport. We'll have a jump ball. Some reason. Oh. Christy Wilson coming out. No, Bridget Arthur coming out. Something happened to her hand. Wilson coming in to replace her, I believe it is. Bouchard to come up with the ball. With under a minute to go in the third. Whoa. That's a foul on Quagletta, number 21. Coulomb with the ball. She puts up the shot. Off the glass. Trombley banks it off the glass. Rolls off the rim. Spalding will bring it up. For Westport, she hands it over to Quagletta. Back out to Spalding. To Johnston. Pass under the basket, up and down. Travel called. Bouchard hands to Goyette. Back to Bouchard. Lost control on the pass. Bouchard almost with the steal. Spalding. Spalding puts up a hook off the glass. Trombley controls. She hands it over to Wilson. And the buzzer sounds after 3. It's Westport 44. Chazy 9. Chazy's ball as we start the fourth quarter. Ball comes into Fredericks. Fredericks up ahead to Trombley, but picked away by the Westport Eagles. Holzhauer hands it over to Spalding. Spalding with a long pass over to Johnston, bounces off the rim. Jump ball. And it's Chazy's. Nope, it's Westport's. Quagletta will toss it in. Spalding. Back out to Holzhauer. Over to Johnston. Shot is blocked, picked up by Wilson. Bouchard comes up with it. A long pass down to Fredericks. Fredericks. Shot falls short. Bouchard. Gets it into Trombley. Trombley puts up the shot. Off the glass. Out of bounds for Westport. Holzhauer will bring it up. Over to Spalding, but unable to control it. Chazy's ball. Kerry Goyette with the long pass to Bouchard. Bouchard, no. Wilson with the rebound. Forced to bring it back out. Goyette. Goyette pops one. Hits the front of the rim. A foul on 22, Spalding. Goyette will go to the line and shoot 2. Kerry Goyette, a senior this year. Takes the high bounce and out. Trombley replacing Trombley. Natalie replacing Rainey. Rebound controlled by Westport. Puts the ball up the court. Shot is up but missed by LaMountain. Wilson controls the rebound. Gives it over to Bouchard. Bouchard drives, bounce pass over to Frederick. Frederick too hard off the glass. Wilson misses. Put back up by Frederick. Front rims it. I'm not saying who committed that foul. 6:18 to go in the game. Holzhauer with the ball. Shot is up but bounces off the rim by Johnston. Bouchard. We'll bring it up for Chazy. Gets into Goyette. Goyette tries to sneak in but gets the ball stripped away from her. Westport will bring it up. As Holzhauer comes up with it, and Mr. Beauvais calls timeout with 5:48 to go in the ball game. Westport one down following a timeout. Nelson gets it into Holzhauer. Shot is up and in by Amy LaMountain. Goyette with the ball for Chazy. Nice pass into Fredericks. Fredericks a little hard off the glass. Rebound is pulled down by Nelson. Holzhauer brings it up. Long shot from the outside by Tremblay, but spelt with double E's on the end. That's spelt the same as it is around here. Bouchard, nope. Rebound pulled down by Westport. Excuse me, shot by Johnston, and it's good. Goyette. Into Wilson. Wilson shot is hard off the glass. Fredericks is there. Front rims it. Tremblay puts it up. Still won't fall for Chazy. Holzhauer will bring it back up for Westport. Shot is short, but it's made good by Johnston as Tremblay missed. Wilson for Chazy. Shot is up and in by Roseanne Nelson. I didn't see what happened there. Ref blew the whistle. Had to be a push or foul on someone. Whose ball is it? Westport's. Holzhauer. Excuse me. Nice save by LaMountain, but picked up by Wilson from Chazy. Stripped away by Johnston. Johnston stops, puts up the short J off the back of the rim. Shot is put back up but missed. LaMountain grabs the rebound, hands it out. Shot from the outside by Collins, but it's missed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's Chazy's ball in possession with an even 3 minutes to go. Goyette takes her time bringing it up. Gets it over to Bouchard. Bouchard drives. Partially blocked. Coulomb gets the rebound, hands it back out to Wilson. Wilson puts one up. Hits the cable, so it's going to be Westport's ball. It's out of bounds when it hits up there. Collins tosses it in. Holzhauer will bring it up. She gets it into Johnston. Trombley back to Johnston. Johnston's shot is way off the mark. Wilson grabs it in midair. She gives it over to Katie Bouchard to bring up. Bouchard to bounce pass over to Goyette. Goyette back out to Wilson. Goyette thought about a three. Hands it back out to Christy Wilson. Heather Coulomb. Heather puts up a three from the outside. Ooh. Looked good, but it missed the basket. It'll be Chazy ball with 2:01 to go in the game. Bouchard will toss in. Still white ball. I guess we got a time call by Bill Arthur. With 2 to go. 52-9. Westport over Chazy. Bouchard will inbound. Gives it into Heather Coulomb. Heather Coulomb's shot bounces off the rim. Goyette's going to toss it in. Long pass is stolen away by LeMountain. Almost taken back by Arthur. Spalding picks it up. She gives it over to Holzhauer. Holzhauer over to Trombley. Trombley side rims it. Goyette comes out with it. Arthur. Grabbed in midair by Westport. Ball comes to Holzhauer. Holzhauer. Gets it stripped away, picked up by Heather Coulomb. Spalding strips it away from Coulomb. Holzhauer. LeMountain with the shot. It's short. Goes out of bounds for Chazy. Wilson brings it up for Chazy. Bouchard. Bounce pass over to Wilson. Wilson puts up the shot. It's off the mark. Holzhauer picks up the loose ball and brings it down for Westport. Trombley's basket will not count with the lid blown. Westport to inbound. Collins tosses it in. Shot from the outside is off the rim. Wilson with the rebound. Wilson passes up ahead to Bouchard. Bouchard, no. Spalding with the rebound. Holzhauer gonna go off her fingertips. The ball will go back to Chazy with 21 seconds to go. Goyette brings it up. Shot clock should be off. It is off. Goyette kind of tied up, gives it out to Wilson. Wilson drives, puts up the shot. Off the rim, rebound, pull down. And that's the way the ball game should end. With the Westport Eagles defeating the Chazy Eagles 52-9 in girls varsity action. Until next time, good night everyone.